Today's video that we are filming right now, we filmed like everything except the ultimate scene here, is about the Professional Stabbist League. Graham is playing Greg, who's an advocate for the sport of stabbing. I am Jennifer French, host of Local Mix, the local access talk show about what's going on in your town. Bitch, you don't know Jennifer's. I am the #1 ace Jennifer. If you try to take that away from me, I will cut you, bitch. And I'm a little confused about this stabbing sport. And so basically what happens is, while Graham's character is going on a long story, rapturing about some great stab that he pulled off with his team, somebody sneaks up behind him and stabs him, right? And that is his son, who's also a professional stabbist, his son played by Paul.
We wanted to light this thing well, and so we are trying to figure out how to get some light like coming from behind, but our lighting stands aren't actually tall enough to go bring the light all the way up above the black backdrop. So that's our current strategy, which is just hanging the light over the edge of the thing, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be too low, so we may have to figure out something else.
And then what happens is, I go, oh my god, you've been stabbed. Graham sputters out some blood, and then two judges come in with scorecards and give him a score for the stabbing. Then Graham dies, and then they up their scores, because if you don't kill them, you get a 2/10 of a point deduction. So we need two judges. And then it's gonna be like, and then he's gonna start going wild, because he gets a perfect 6.0, which is a big score. Perfect, Ashley's here too. Then we need, in addition to the two judges, we need his stabbing teammates, who then come in and are all like, yay, yay, woohoo! And then, so the Stabbists...
There's a ref that comes in.
Oh yeah, there's a ref too, who comes in and pronounces Greg dead. The scores go up.
This is my Fern. We needed something to spruce up the set a little bit, because otherwise it was just a straight shot of black curtains. So we decided that a fake plant was in order. So I went on a fern expedition and found this beauty. His name is Fern the Herb. It was between this guy's kind of small, and it kind of comes across, but it was between this guy and literally one that was like 4 fucking feet wide and like $80.
Basically, Graham gets stabbed. Two people with scorecards come in and give him a score of a 5.7 and a 5.8. Graham dies. A ref comes in, pronounces him dead. I'm freaking out this whole time because I don't know what's going on. The score goes up to 5.9 and 6.0, which is a fantastic stabbing score, apparently. I based it off diving scores. Then the rest of the team runs in and starts celebrating. And then I start screaming. The referee is there, the judges are there, crew members start coming in, and you start hearing sirens blaring. We'll add the sirens in post, obviously. And we cut to a bleached white skeleton.
I'm sorry, what?
The last cut, Alex, is cut to a technical difficulty screen with a bleached white skeleton on it.
Potted plant for indoor decorative use only. Warning, acrylic water floral. Do not attempt to remove arrangement. 0011000021. Target Canada. Made in China.
Indoor use only?
Nah.
Wait a minute.
Oh shit, Graham's gonna break the law.
Woo! Fight the power!
Fuck that, I'm not spending $80 on a plant that's giant and huge, and that will literally engulf the actors on set. So instead, we get Herb. And I think he's gonna do his job quite well.
Our friend Manny has alopecia, which means she has a huge variety of really, really convincing wigs because she does not have any hair. And she downsized her collection a few years ago and gave us all the ones that she didn't like anymore. So, bonus for us!
Owing to ambiguous grammar, you would be forgiven for thinking that alopecia was a condition wherein the sufferer owns a bunch of wigs.
Didn't want to say anything.
She has alopecia, which means you have lots of high-quality wigs. It's terminal.
I'm in my local newscaster outfit, hastily assembled for $12 from the secondhand women's clothing shop across the road. And honestly, they have some nice stuff there for $12. And now I'm gonna put on this wig so I don't look like myself. We have a variety of really nice wigs, but they're all kind of short. So at one point, maybe we should invest in longer wigs. But that's for later us. At least we have decent short wigs.
I found a shirt and jacket. I can't find track pants. Cannot find them down there. I don't understand. No variety of track pants.
So when I was writing this line, I was imagining that John Cleese would be filling Greg's role. This is a very Python-esque script. So how the sort of imaginary, this is probably John Cleese, and I'd say any lady would do. I think Kristen Wiig would probably do a good job. It's my sort of dream comedy team up. It's like, how are you supposed to surprise anyone with a good stabbing if they're coming to a predetermined time and place expecting to be stabbed? It would ruin the sport. Stabbing was designed for today's busy lifestyle. And that our motto is, a stabbing can happen in the blink of an eye, so why not stab an eye? That's kind of how I imagine John Cleese would read that line.
We're just getting ready to start filming the one-shots. We're going to do all my lines, then all Kathleen's lines, and then all the wide shots, at which point there should be other people here to stab me. They can actually come through the
curtains.
Through the curtain.
Yeah.
Just work! Just work!
Alex is using Photoshop here, as you can tell.
The printer's broken. It's not broken. It's choked on a job. We're doing the rating things for the video, but now the printer's arsing up and everything's gone to hell. Hey, I set this document up correctly. It's only one numeral on a blank page, but god damn it.
Hey, Graham.
Nobody respects professionals.
They really don't, and you always get undercut by the amateurs.
Now we're going to wait until
6.
6,
When our extras arrive.
which is in about half an hour.
So many extras. All of my friends. We're going out tonight for birthday drinks, and so we're like, God, we need like 10 people to be on screen. And I was like, well, I've got a bunch of people meeting me anyhow, so if we just get them to come over at 6.
Directions. Wash hands thoroughly before placing fake blood capsule in mouth. Place fake blood capsule between cheek and teeth and bite into capsule to release blood. Open mouth and let blood flow.
Place.
Saliva can be swallowed as product is non-toxic.
I like to stab. Stab, stab, stab.
Easy cleanup. To remove blood from mouth, rinse thoroughly with water. Inside of mouth may remain red for a while.
Alright, so that doesn't remove it at all.
Ugh, this stuff tastes revolting. I've had a lot of this stuff in my mouth this evening, and it's really gross, as it turns out. It's super disgusting tasting. It tastes like, stale Kool-Aid. Like, it almost tastes like candy if it wasn't so fucking awful. So, yeah, that's exciting.
Graham sacrifices for my art. I like that I brought a bunch of my friends over and I was like, hey, can you be extras in this video I wrote? And then they get here and I'm like, so you guys are playing Stabbists, and we scream because a guy is murdered on screen. And it's like, I'm glad they're already my friends, because otherwise they would run away. I just saw Surge without a shirt on.